Most people still think crypto is just about coins, price charts, and speculation, but something much bigger is forming underneath the surface. We are entering the beginning of what many call the machine economy, a world where machines, AI systems, autonomous agents, and devices don't just communicate, they transact. And this could fundamentally change how value moves across the planet. Today, most economic activity is still initiated by humans. We approve payments, we move money, we make decisions. But that model is beginning to shift. In the emerging machine economy, machines themselves become economic participants. AI agents, autonomous delivery systems, smart mobility networks, and intelligent infrastructure all interacting financially without constant human involvement. This is the beginning of machine to machine commerce. The scale of this shift is massive. By the end of this decade, estimates project more than 30 billion connected devices globally. Think about that. Billions of systems constantly communicating, constantly exchanging information, and eventually exchanging value. The internet connected information. The next phase connects economic activity itself. So, what exactly is M2M? Machine to machine systems allow devices, software, AI systems, and autonomous agents to communicate and transact without direct human involvement. Imagine smart cars paying tolls automatically, AI agents purchasing APIs, devices paying for bandwidth, factories ordering supplies on their own. These aren't science fiction concepts anymore. The infrastructure is already being built. And this is where the real problem appears. Traditional finance was never designed for machine speed economies. Legacy banking systems rely on business hours, manual approvals, settlement delays, and geographic boundaries. But machines don't operate like humans. Machines operate continuously. They require instant execution, global interoperability, and frictionless microtransactions. The old financial operating system simply cannot scale into the machine economy efficiently. This is why blockchain technology matters so much. Traditional financial rails create friction, delays, fees, intermediaries, and settlement bottlenecks. Blockchain changes that equation. It enables near instant settlement, borderless value transfer, programmable payments, and trustless execution. For the first time, machines can move value at internet speed. Machines cannot efficiently use legacy banking rails at internet scale. They need something native to digital environments. That's why crypto fits naturally into this ecosystem. Crypto systems operate 24 hours a day, globally, programmatically, with the ability to handle micropayments and autonomous execution. In many ways, blockchain becomes the financial language machines speak. Human commerce has limits. We only make a certain number of transactions per day, but machines don't sleep. Machines can execute thousands or millions of microtransactions continuously. Imagine AI systems paying fractions of a cent every second for data, compute power, bandwidth, or services. This creates continuous value streams instead of occasional payments, and that could dramatically expand global transaction volume. We are already beginning to see early versions of this ecosystem emerge. Autonomous vehicles purchasing charging access automatically, smart energy grids buying and selling electricity dynamically, AI agents purchasing software services, smart factories optimizing supply chains in real time. These systems are becoming increasingly autonomous, and the more automation expands, the more important frictionless financial infrastructure becomes. This entire ecosystem is being powered by three converging technologies. First, IoT, the physical layer, sensors, devices, vehicles, factories. Second, AI, the intelligence layer, decision-making systems, autonomous logic, adaptive execution. Third, crypto and blockchain, the value transfer layer. Together, these systems form a completely new economic architecture, a programmable economy. Most retail investors still focus on hype cycles, price swings, and social media narratives, but institutions are focused somewhere else entirely. They focus on liquidity, settlement system, interoperability, and infrastructure, because infrastructure determines how value actually moves at scale. The loudest projects are not always the most important ones. Sometimes the biggest shifts happen quietly in the background. Most people don't think about internet protocols, data routing, or server infrastructure. They simply use the internet. And future users may interact with blockchain the same way, invisible, seamless, embedded directly into daily systems. The future financial system may become infrastructure people rarely even notice. For thousands of years, economies were primarily human to human, but the next phase may become machine to machine, agent to agent, system to system. The internet changed how information moves. The machine economy may change how value moves forever. And the people who recognize that shift early may understand where the future is heading before most of the world sees it.